Let's take a look at question number 25 in the final exam of Everyday Math Demystified, second edition. Please refer to page 239. Suppose that we have a box. By box, I mean that all of the angles between the edges are 90-degree angles. It is technically known as a rectangular prism. A typical box with a width of W, a height of H, and a depth of D. I tried to draw this in perspective. This is the front, that's the top, and that's the right-hand side, in case you have any difficulty there. Hopefully not. Suppose that we increase all three of the dimensions of this box by a factor of 64. So we start out with maybe a little tiny box, 1 by 2 by 3 inches or something. We blow it up so that each edge is 64 times longer. Well, that is a little bit tricky, but if you'll remember the formula for the area of any rectangle, it's always the product of the height and the width, or the width and the depth, or the height and the depth. Any rectangle, if we blow it up by a factor of 64 times, both the height and the width, or both dimensions by 64, we're going to blow the whole thing up by a factor of 64 squared. Now that's going to be true of each and every one of these 6 faces of this box. We can only see 3 of the faces here, the other 3 are hidden. But each and every face is going to have its surface area blown up by a factor of 64 squared. So the total area, surface area of the entire box will increase by a factor of 64 squared, and that happens to equal 4096. That's choice D.